Okay, we're going to work on a corner here, kind of show you how this goes. Corners are probably your most important part of the structure. It's where you have the most control over keeping things plumb. You want to do that obviously so that your roof fits on correct and your house isn't twisted. So show you the process we do. Obviously we've done a little bit of this corner already. We're just going to keep going up. This is row 9. We go 12 rows and then we top over windows and doors. So usually it's row 5 through 12 where we have our window and door openings. The nice thing about these rows is it allows you to be a little bit more free with your logs because they don't have to fit tight in the window and door openings. You will trim it when we put the door bucks in and the window bucks. We will trim it, so if things aren't perfect in there, that's fine. We'll just square them up with the chainsaw. But in the corners we can go try and keep it vertical and plumb. So what we do is we use a level. As we get taller, obviously we get a longer level. Things don't have to be 100% exact, but you want to keep it as close to level as you can. So here it shows me that I'm leaning out just a little bit on this wall here. And on this wall here, I'm a little bit in. So we use our hammer here to kind of just tap things around. And if you get a little bit out of sorts, you're not going to get it all back on one row, but you can come pretty close just by adjusting things on the channels that they're on. There, we're about 1/8 of an inch, which is not too bad. Here, we need to come in. What we do in our pockets is we leave just a little bit of a gap, maybe 1/4 inch at most, 3/16. That allows us, if we need to, we can tap it in. If it still doesn't go, what we'll do is I'll lag this one down, then I'll bring a lag in from the outside here to suck this one in so that we can bring that in and keep things going plumb. So I'm going to put this one down. This wall here is really close. Get that sucked down really good. Get the other drill in from the outside. We don't drill every time, just the ones that need it. This one. Okay, we're going to bring it in from the outside. We pre-drill. One of the reasons we pre-drill is that we're just to drive the lags through. They'd get really, really hot and they'd snap. And you're already going to have some issues. Lags, you're going to probably 1 in 20 are going to break. Or spin out, you need to do them. If we didn't pre-drill, it would be a lot higher number. So we pre-drill it, lagging it in. Again, there's only so much you're going to get to move. And that brings us in. That bubble is right between the lines, so we're really good on that. So now we're going to lag this one down here. down good and tight. Now obviously the other option is everything could be great, in which case you would just lag it all down together, or it could be leaning in which case you can drive a shim down into this gap, and that will push. You'd want to lag this one down first, and that would push this one out. You get more ability to move things with the one that has the pocket. The one on this side is not as easy to move, but you can get some movement from it. Another thing you can do if you need to is put a lag in the end, and then use a good old sledgehammer and beat on it. The reason you'd put a lag in before you beat it is if you don't do it without, it just bounces and it comes back to where it was, where if that lag's in it, it'll move. And again, you're not going to move it an inch, but you can move it an eighth. What I'll do a lot of times is I'll take and make a slash between the two logs, and that gives me a gauge as far as how far I've moved it. So those are just some options. Big thing again is to keep your corners going up vertical. Makes it a lot easier to put your roof on and do all the roof trim as you get up through row 14. So any questions, shoot me an email. Thank you.